When she's not busy sliding down snowy hills, how does Olympic gold medalist Kelly Clark spend her time? Clark has a net worth of almost $1.7 million, making one wonder how the millionaire spends her hard-earned money. Today, we're taking a closer look at Kelly Clark's rich lifestyle and how she spends her millions. Partnership with Burton Snowboards. The snowboarder announced her retirement at the Winter X Games in Aspen in January 2019. One would imagine that would be the end of her snowboarding career, right? Nope, wrong. Even though Clark may not be competing as a pro snowboarder, she's still pretty involved in the snowboarding community. Her partnership with Burton Snowboards not only allows the athlete to stay connected with the community, but it's a great investment for her wealth. Clark mentioned in an interview, "I've never been one to rest on my accomplishments. I've continued to invest in my relationships and in the companies I work with. I went to Donna, Carpenter Burton CEO. I didn't say, I'm not going to be a pro snowboarder anymore. I said, I'm not going to compete. How can I continue to contribute and be a part of the brand?" Clark and Burton celebrated the new chapter in the athlete's life by launching a limited series of women's snowboards. The Rise series combines Clark's year's worth of knowledge on snowboarding with Carpenter's knowledge on sustainability to give female riders the best possible snowboarding equipment. The Rise series has narrow directional boards for women that are made of sustainable materials to help reduce carbon footprints. Clark commented on her collaboration with the company, "I know I'm the happiest when I'm progressing and I'm challenged. So I'm excited to be able to take this next step in my snowboarding career with Burton. I appreciate their continued support and am honored to be part of the Ensign process with Rise." She even tested the boards. The boards absolutely rips and pow. It's easy to maneuver in trees and stays afloat when it gets deep, and it's quick and nimble on the single-track runouts. I was really impressed, as it really does it all. It's really nice to know that not only is Clark investing her wealth in something that she's passionate about, but that the products are all environmentally friendly. Formation of the Kelly Clark Foundation. Clark's involvement with Burton isn't the only way the athlete contributes to the community. The athlete invests a portion of her wealth into the Kelly Clark Foundation, a non-profit organization established to provide snowboarding opportunities to youth. The foundation was established in 2010 to make snowboarding financially accessible and to facilitate snowboarding opportunities for youth. It also aims to increase and diversify participation in the snowboarding community. In its effort to help young athletes, the Clark Foundation has awarded over $100,000 worth in scholarships to young snowboarders. When talking about the foundation, Clark reminisces on her own youth and career. "I grew up in a small town in southern Vermont, where as a child, every free moment was spent on the mountain. I started skiing when I was 2 and was snowboarding by the age of 7. As I was about to start high school, an amazing opportunity arose for me to attend Mount Snow Academy. This was a great opportunity and a turning point in my career in snowboarding. By attending a mountain school, I was able to snowboard on a daily basis and pursue my snowboarding dreams while still completing my studies." Clark adds, "When I look back on my career and life path, I keep coming back to the amazing opportunity I had as a teenager to attend a mountain school and put all my energy into snowboarding." The athlete emphasizes the importance of having proper guidance to help youth with their snowboarding career, which is what she intends to provide with her foundation. "It is my intention with the Kelly Clark Foundation to give back and see others have the same opportunities that I have had, and I am looking forward to watching their dreams come true." It is truly remarkable to see the athlete giving back to the community in such a way. Author Clark publishes Inspired: Pursuit of Progress. Clark, it seems, is super smart about where she invests her wealth. On top of her partnership with Burton and running the Kelly Clarkson Foundation, the athlete also published a book. Yup, you heard that right. Clark can now add published author to her list of achievements. Published in 2017, the book Inspired: Pursuit of Progress was in the works for quite a few years before Clark found the right team of designers, photographers, and editors. However, Inspired isn't your usual success story book. Instead, the book emphasizes personal victories and internal growth. In her book, Clark tries to highlight that the journey to success is as important as the destination. You've got to take the good with the bad. She also points out it helps to start with small, measurable goals to help you progress. Clark says, "I try not to get ahead of myself and keep it simple, working on the small things that will set me up for success. In the journey to success, every small step counts." Inspired won't be the only book we get from the athlete. Clark expressed her wish to share more of her journey. "I think I have a few more books in me. I hope this is the start of a fun new journey for me. We hope we will be getting another book from the snowboarder sometime in the near future." Clark's sponsored child. The snowboarding champion has tried to give back to the community in as many ways as possible. One of these ways is through World Vision, a Christian humanitarian organization that helps children overcome poverty and injustice. Clark is sponsoring a child through the organization and even had the opportunity to meet the child she sponsored. Back in 2018, Clark visited Zambia in August to see Naomi, her sponsored child. "I bought her a soccer ball, a soccer pump, and some Polaroid photos of my dog and I, which is my current family situation." The athlete was able to become a part of the community for a short while and hear their stories. She got a closer look at how much access to clean water can impact the life of someone. She talked about how challenging it was to hear the women in the community talk about the emotional impact of having to choose between getting an education or walking for water to help support their families. Clark also talked about her experience of meeting Naomi. "To see Naomi, her family, school, and community, you don't think you have an opportunity to make a difference, and by sponsoring her and meeting her, I can see, wow, I get to make a difference in at least one person's life and one family's life. If nothing else, I can feel like I'm making a difference, and I'm stewarding what I have really well, and I get to change someone's life for the better." Vacation time. It's not all work and no games for the athlete. While Clark does spend her wealth wisely, it doesn't mean that she doesn't spend any of her wealth to have a little fun. When the athlete isn't sliding down snowy hills and writing about her snowboarding journey, you can find her taking a small break and going on a relaxing vacation. The athlete's recent vacation spot was Hawaii. It was quite a contrast to see Clark, who is usually all bundled up and surrounded by the frosty snow, surrounded by clear ocean waves under the warm glow of the sun. Clark posted a set of images from her vacation in Hawaii on her Instagram with the caption, "If you need me, I'll be on vacation." In another Instagram post, Clark is shown swimming in the crystal clear waters of Hawaii. The caption of Clark's post reads, "Full send at the beach." Snowboarding equipment doesn't come cheap. This one is quite obvious. Clark wouldn't be snowboarding if she didn't spend some of her money on high-quality snowboarding equipment. You'll catch a glimpse of Clark's many snowboards on her Instagram. Most of the snowboards that Clark posts are from Burton, the company she partners with. In one Instagram post, you can see some of Clark's collection as she makes a DIY snowboard rack for her boards. In the video caption, she asks, "Also, can you guys guess what my favorite shape board is at the moment?" You can also find Clark's go-to kit on the Burton's online store. She uses women's Burton's Kimmy Stretch bib pants that almost cost $600, and the Burton Family Tree Hometown Hero Camper snowboard, which also costs around $600. Well, high-quality equipment clearly doesn't come cheap. Clark's dog, Iris. If you follow the athlete on her Instagram account, you'll see that another thing that Clark is super passionate about is her dog, Iris. The proud dog mom spends a good portion of her wealth on her golden retriever, Iris. You can see numerous photos of Clark's furry companion as she accompanies the athlete on her numerous adventures. From snowy mountain peaks to clear blue skies, Iris has seen it all. Clark may earn millions, but the athlete uses her wealth wisely and on things she's most passionate about. As we saw, Clark uses her wealth to give back to the community in as many ways as possible.